the Saffron terror factory works quietly. It ranks hidden among ordinary people, arousing little suspicion. We told you about the doctor of terror. Now let's expose the professor of terror. Dr. Sharad Kunte is the head at the Department of Chemistry at a Pune college. He stands accused of running a bomb-making camp, and he's been nailed by none else than one of his closest aides, Rakesh Dhavde. What we're about to reveal are confessions of Dhavde, an accused in the Malegaon blast case made before a judicial magistrate. Ashish Khaitan with the story.
Dr. Sharad Kunte, head of Chemistry Department, Wadia College, Pune, suspected of Saffron terror links. A professor of chemistry suspected of leading his pupils on the path of terror, holding terror training camps and teaching them to assemble bombs. Grilled by the Maharashtra ATS for their alleged role in the Malegaon and Nanded blasts, suspected of having conducted a training camp in the hilly terrain of Singat, Pune. And now the chemistry professor is under the CBI scanner. Kunte has been nailed by one of his aides, Rakesh Dhavde, who helped him during his terror missions. Dhavde said as much before a magistrate. In June 2003, Dr. Kunte asked me to conduct a survey of two places, Pune-Satara Road and Akansha Bungalow near Singat Kila, and let him know which place would be better for a terror camp. After the survey, I suggested Singat would be appropriate.
Dhavde is an accused in the Malegaon blast case and is currently lodged in the Nasik jail along with Lieutenant Colonel Shrikant Purohit. Dhavde's statement indicts Professor Kunte and a man nicknamed Professor Dev, who is suspected to be an army officer.
Professor Dev came to conduct a terror camp at Akansha Bungalow. Professor Dev asked me to get 2 torches immediately. I asked Professor Dev if he was from the VHP and had he participated in a VHP rally, but he told me to mind my business. As per his instructions, I bought ½ a kilogram of iron ball bearings, 3 batteries, 5 liters of petrol and 4 caps of different kinds. Dhavde then goes on to describe the terror plot and the bomb-making camp organized on the outskirts of Pune. He informed Dr. Kunte about Dev's plans to get him a Qualis or a jeep the next day for the trip. He says Dr. Kunte and Dev stayed back at the bungalow while he was told to come back on the 4th day of training. And then we all went to Purandar Fort. They kept a few bags, 1 petrol can, 1 cardboard box, 3 to 4 beer bottles in 1 car. We emerged from the vehicle along with the cargo. We went towards the hill and came to a plateau. 2 students were told to keep an eye on the vehicles passing by. As instructed by Professor Dev, the students prepared a mixture which they put in a pipe and closed its ends. They then filled beer bottles with petrol and stuffed them with cloth. They threw the pipes on a rock, lit beer bottles and threw them on the rock. It led to fire explosions. Dhavde has also told investigators about the procurement of explosives and weapons by the Saffron Terror Brigade. Dr. Kunte asked me to arrange for a lodge near the station. As instructed, I met the young man and took him to nearby Mathura Lodge. He was carrying a big bag. He showed me a pistol. He had tucked under his shirt. He told me that the bag contained explosives. I took the bag containing explosives to Kunte's place. Ashish Khaitan, headlines today.